What's up, man? We here with Pappa Grande, man.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
Man,
get listed.
You,
Peace, everybody. Everything's good. Chris, blessed, man. Chris Archer, Ivy League. Shout out to y'all, man.
Yeah, definitely, man.
Yes, sir.
I want to start this interview, you know what I'm saying, by asking you, where you from, man?
Man, I am from Suffolk, Virginia, bro. 23434, man. Yes, indeed. The Nut City, Shell City, the Sticks, the Country, Peanut City, whatever y'all want to call it. Yes, indeed.
What was it like growing up in Suffolk?
Well, man, you know, it's like I said before, in Suffolk you got the sticks, but you also got the bricks. You know what I mean? People was doing what they had to do to survive. Cats was getting money. Like, it was kind of like a mini version of Paid in Full, that era. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, me being born in '77, I'm seasoned. So I grew up in the 80s, the 90s, you know what I mean? Still growing now, but them eras were very influential to me, man, especially music-wise. But, like, you know, just seeing the cats on the corners, like, when I came up, they hustled on the block, right on the corner, like pitching cars pulling up, fiends walking up, whatever, you know what I'm saying? And it was just, we had to maneuver around that. Like, I wasn't involved in it, but, you know, I maneuvered around it. So, grew up in it, but just outside of it or whatever. But it was cool though, man. We played ball, we did the same shit, you know what I mean? Everybody do everywhere else. We just did it in Suffolk. You know what I mean?
Okay. So being raised in the 80s, and you know, we all know about like the 80s and the crack era.
Oh, yeah.
Did that have any effect on your life anyway?
Definitely, man. We all got one in our family, some more, you know what I'm saying? But directly, I didn't have, like, you know, nobody on drugs in my immediate household or nothing like that. But, like, I can remember times coming out the crib and the hustlers cutting up dope right on my mom's whip and shit. You know what I mean? Like, that type of shit. Like, seeing fiends. I seen a dude smoke crack, like, literally probably from me to you. You know what I'm saying? Like, just in my people's crib, we just chilling, hanging out. That type of shit was going on. So, yeah, it was definitely influential, pardon me, to my upbringing. But like I said before, man, we maneuvered around it, man.
Did it have like any influence on your music?
Most definitely. I don't really, you know, talk about the you know, directly about hustling and shit, but yeah, you know, you get a sprinkle of it here and there in my verses if you listening. You know, most definitely.
Okay. That
era was important, man, to us, man. Like, all the shit you see now, you know what I mean? The clothes, like, you know, these Maxes. We wore these shoes, this hat, and like these Nike shit. Like, we was in elementary school rocking this shit. You know, I'm 41 right now, and I'm still rocking the same shit. The low socks, as you see, they got 92 on them. You know what I mean? I'm in high school. But, you know, so that era was definitely important, man.
What rapper or rappers influenced you while you were growing up?
Man, that's a long list, but, you know, just to name a few, like I said, Kane, Rakim, KRS-One, of course, Biggie, Pop, The Woo, Redman, Jay, like I said, that's my guy. You know what I mean? His albums were, you know, definitely, they were influential to me, bro. Shit, man, just so many underground artists, man, like Dilated Peoples, you know what I'm saying? Of course, Mobb Deep, rest in peace, Prodigy, man. Tribe, rest in peace, Fife. You know, Craig Mack, rest in peace to him. You know what I mean? So many underground artists, man, like, yo, man, Talib, Mos Def, Common, man, the list, it's long, bro. But a lot of different shit. Like, I rock with, you know, the new era trap shit too. Some of that shit, man, is, you know, it's grown on me, I gotta say, because it's creative no matter what, you know.
So your music now, how did the C-listers come about?
It's strange, man. I'm telling you. I wasn't a rapper or nothing like that, man. Like, growing up, like I said, heavily influenced by hip hop, break dance, Michael Jackson shit, all kinds of different shit. So, you know what I mean? I was influenced by music heavy, man. I played an instrument, so I was cultured. And shit, man. I'm rapping, freestyling at ODU, and I stopped doing that shit for a long time. So I would do features here and there on different people's projects, like my man Chris Smith and Savanur, shout out to him. And so Ray Major, well, he wasn't Ray Major at the time. He had some weirdo name, I don't know, but shout out to Ray Major. And I was working for this uniform company, man, and I was delivering in his neighborhood. Bumped into the nigga. He told me to come to the crib. We had the little setup. So, of course, you know, I was resistant to the shit. Like, man, I don't do that shit no more. I'm chilling, whatever, whatever. But I'll do a feature or some shit. So I went through there, and we made one record turned into another, and here we are today. You know, we put out that interview mixtape in 2012. That shit was dope, real raw, you know what I mean? We was getting our feet wet, but Ray had been in it for a long time. He was in the group Ballad of Soul with this cat that we went to school with named Clarence, and Chris Smith that I mentioned earlier. And I think, what's Clarence's name? Psychopathic Thinker, I think was his rap name, if I'm not mistaken. I hope I ain't got that wrong, but shout out to him too. And so, like I said, Ray has like major production credits, you know what I mean? He ain't really get his due for it, but you know, it's documented, so it's all good. But like I said, man, he just hollered at me one day, and here we are, man. And I think, you know, the growth is there, man, with us too. You know, from there to now, like, our shit's definitely grown.
And what year did y'all like start the group?
2012.
Okay.
Yep, 2012.
So
I seen
him.
That
long ago.
Not even. He was outside the crib. I was in the truck, seen him, blew the horn, stopped, kicked it with him for a minute. Went to the crib probably a couple days, maybe a week later, and we dropped, I forget the name. The first record was like Ray and Grande or some shit like that. And we was just rhyming. It was kind of, maybe, might have been whack, I don't know, but we kept on doing that shit. And it turned into the interview, like I said earlier. And we got a good response from that. And from there, we got a lot of opportunities, you know what I'm saying? Because we haven't put out a tape since then, for real, not the C-listers, you know what I mean? I put out a solo project, Going Grande Volume 1, in 16, I want to say it was. 15 or 16. But as far as a group, we ain't put out a project since that first one. We just been doing records, shooting as many videos as possible. You know what I mean? We definitely have gotten a lot of show opportunities, opened up for all the legends, you know what I mean, that came through here. Shout out to Team Coolin' for that. Shout out to Writer's Block Management too, man, because Brad, he hold us down. He, you know, he take care of us, man. So it's definitely grown into what it is today, man. We don't have a lot of people, like a cult following, like I say, but we doing good, man. We got a nice audience, man, and it's cool. We appreciate that support too.
So there was also another member in group 2, Prime.
Yeah, Prime, Prime Minister, yes indeed.
He now goes by I Am Pure.
Nah, just pure, yeah, okay. Pure, providing you real experience. You know, he got a great opportunity.
Yeah, I heard he was signed with New York's Raekwon. Yeah,
Raekwon, yeah, from Wu-Tang Clan, the legend, yes. Ice Water Records. And
what can you tell me about it?
Right now, man, he got matter of fact, he just dropped a video called The Belly, and that's on YouTube, and it's dope. So he's working. He's been on tour with Ray, been in a movie, had an opportunity to do some things. Actually came here to Virginia Beach with Raekwon. That was real crazy that night. We had a ball. But yeah, man, you know, like the struggles of any new, you know, artist signed to a label. Same old, you know what I mean? He just climbing the ladder, trying to work his way through. Just like, it's the grind, man. It's the grind, but he just, you know, he got that opportunity on a taller scale, in my opinion. You know what I mean? Which is good, you know?
Now focusing on the music scene in Virginia. Seeing that VA has a lot of upcoming artists.
Yeah.
Who are some of the ones that stand out to you?
Man, I kind of knew that question was coming. But a lot of young artists, man, for real. Like me and my guys, like I said, we older cats, but sitting in here in the cube, just chilling, man, and we watch a lot of young crazy. The cat Alonzo Jackson, he dope, you know what I mean? But on the I guess I wouldn't say the hip hop side, but on the level of music that we make, like this cat Prano the Youngin, Intellect, hey, Stu Money too, yo, you know what I mean? He make that trap music, that shit bang though. But yeah, man, Bossed Up, you know, of course, man, the Hoffler boys, they were influential to us too, man, with the projects that they put out, you know what I mean? We watched them grow too, and they're a little bit younger than we are, but they had a big influence on some of the shit that we do now today.
Yeah, I also seen that y'all did work.
Yeah, we work with them, yep, like Chuck Black too, man, he another one. That cat, yo, grinds, I'm telling you, bro, he grinds, so I watch him a lot. Freddie Boy Buck, their whole crew, Drama, Young Key, all them, I like their stuff too, man. Yeah, I vibe the Buck shit, man, for real. I like it. Yeah.
How do you feel about the music of today's generation versus the music you grew up listening to?
Oh man, I mean, like I said, man, earlier I did say it has grown on me a lot. But I think I was kind of resistant to it at first, man. But I had a homeboy I went to college with, man, named Doodle and shit. He was like, yo, man, when we was in school, you used to listen to everything. So I was like, man, that kind of opened me back up to listening to a lot of different shit. Because the South rap, I was already on that shit in the 90s. Tip, first album, T.I., UGK, 3-6, Master P, and all them. That was my era, you know what I mean? Well, the 90s, you know what I mean? So I was already listening to that shit. Definitely Outkast, that whole clique, Goody Mob and all them. You know what I'm saying? They had a big influence on us too. So, but today's music, man, I think it's cool, man. I like what the young is doing, man. I just, you know, sometimes would wish they would use their music, you know, to give a different message sometimes. Not get on that shit, you know what I mean, all the time. Be them, but just kind of let them know it's another side to the shit that they rapping about, you know what I mean? But over and all, I be jamming to that shit, my nigga, real spill.
Are you working on any new music?
Yeah.
And what can we expect from you?
Definitely. We got this project, we about to put out an EP, finally a C-List's EP called the A-List Tapes. You know what I mean? Something short and sweet, you know, like a small gift package in prelude to Ray's solo project, you know what I mean? That's going to be called Simply Ray. And that shit is crazy also, man. But we shot so far 1, 2, 3 videos off the EP, man. Of course, Ivy League blessed us with the videos and shit, and we've been getting a lot of support from the videos, bro. Like, these last 3 shits been rocking so hard, my nigga. They just kind of like, all right, man, we gonna fuck with these old funny looking ass niggas, man. We gonna rock with they shit. You know what I mean? Cause the music there, bro. I'm telling you, man. We probably don't got that marketable shit going on, but the music is there, my nigga. The beats, we make our own shit. You know, occasionally we'll jump out there and grab a beat from somebody. Definitely a 757. Producer and rock, but for the most part, man, me and Ray, you know what I mean? But more Ray, you know.
Y'all seem to show a lot of local support.
Oh yeah, hey, the main thing, like I say, with the visuals, man, I definitely, this just my personal outlook. I love shooting videos in Suffolk, man. I'm telling you, that's just me, man. I'm homegrown, just like anybody else. You know what I mean? And I definitely fuck with the artists out of Suffolk. You know,